The theme for next year is love, so if we could say the word love.
Love, that's a theme for next year?
Love. Love means different things to different people.
The highest form of expression.
It's a profoundly important influence and really a central reason for why people get sick, but also why they enjoy their health, their life, and really with their mission in life.
To bring love into your practice is it's like the old days. It's old school healthcare, old school medicine.
That's something that's really missing today. We have folks that are too concerned about maybe being right, or maybe their pride's gotten in the way, that if we just went back to the simple mantra to love your neighbor as yourself.
And really loving yourself and loving your kids, because they've actually shown in the medical literature that that love and happiness and being content and being in that heartfelt space actually improves your immune system and keeps your white blood cells very active and being very vigilant for any sort of invader from the outside.
I love people and I love my country. And if you allow industry to take over a learned profession and have us doing evil, then you don't love your country, and I do. You don't love other people, and I do. And so our goal is to tell the truth so that you know what to ask for, and so the dentists who do love their patients know what to provide.
Every day you got to bring the vitamin L. It's not enough to have selenium, it's not enough to have chromium, even silica. There are things that we all need, but the vitamin L is as vitally important as any of those, perhaps more so.
How my kids spell love is T-I-M-E. It's time with my children. That's how they quantify love.
Love, I think that's a term that requires great reflection. What does that term really mean? And if we truly love something, if we love our children, if we love the biosphere on which our children's lives depend, then we must act on such an emotion.
I think now more than ever in this world, we need more love to bring us together. If you look at the mainstream medical world, I think the love is lost if it was ever there. And it's so great to see with CalJam, thousands of doctors here who really love what they do, which I don't think a lot of maybe mainstream conventional doctors do, and they love their patients.
Love conquers all. I mean, no doubt about it. Love, to me, is the message.
Love to me is being able to care enough to do the right thing even when it's uncomfortable. That's true love for me.
For example, what I do when I go adjust at one of my homeless shelters where I care for people. I don't get anything from it. They're as or more difficult than regular patients are, and yet I'm there just to serve and love, asking nothing in return.
If chiropractic stands for one thing, it's the transference of love, man. When we put our hands on people, it is what we do, is we give them hope, we give them security, we give them the potential that is resting inside their body that they just haven't been able to express.
Where healing comes from, it's where completeness comes from, it's where wholeness comes from.
We approach love through service.
Passion. The implications of love are motivation. The implications of love are admiration.
Your service in your community is the ultimate expression of your professional love for your community.
You care so much about something that every single cell in your body is aligned.
It's about everyone being united.
The word love means a unique thing to me. I've had the fortune or misfortune of holding one of my children still and lifeless. And I would have given anything in my soul to resurrect that child. I would have given anything that I could. And my heart tore, an irreparable tear. And if you know loss like that, when all we want is love, then you love richer. And when you find that in your children and in people in your life and in relationships, and you really love that because you've lost it before, you know love better. You know the depth of love. And I'm not saying that you don't know love, but when you know the depth of love from a space of loss, you love with a different wild abandon. And I hope you don't have to suffer that loss in order to feel love. But if you can dig deep and look for love and feel love and bring it to you so you are richer for that, then you'll have an idea of the rich, amazing love that I experience. Because I know what it's like to lose it and be helpless in that situation.